So in this video, I want to plot the line y equals x take away 4. So when we plot a line, what we're going to do is we're going to find several coordinates that the line goes through and then draw a neat line that goes through those points. And quite often we have a table that we have to work with. Sometimes the table will be filled in for you, sometimes it might have some gaps. In this case, there's nothing there yet for us, so we need to fill that in, and then we're going to plot the points, and then we're going to draw a line. So how does this work? Well, what you're doing is you're substituting these x values in to this equation here. So for your first one, for example, when x is equal to -1, then you replace the you replace the x with -1, so you're going to get -1 take away 4, and so that's -5. So -5 is the first y value, and that goes with x equals -1. So the next one, when x is 0, we replace the x with 0. 0 take away 4 is -4. So this is -4. And if we replace the x with 1, we get y equals 1 take away 4, which is -3. Okay, and so on and so forth. So 2 take away 4 is -2, 3 take away 4 is -1, and then 4 take away 4 is 0. So what you find in this case is that these values are increasing by 1 each time. Okay, and there is a way that you could identify that from this straight line equation, because the coefficient of x here is 1. So the coefficient of x actually tells you what you're going to be going up in each time, because that's your gradient. We're going to get onto more of that later on in the next section, but it's worth pointing that out here. So we now have these coordinates, 6 coordinates that we need to plot, and then we can draw a line. So this one is -1, -5. So let's just erase this working and make sure that we're interpreting this. This column represents -1, -5 as coordinates. And then we've got 0, -4, etc. Okay? So -1, -5 is the first point. So -1, -5. So somewhere about there. Then we have 0, -4. So 0, -4 is there. Then we have 1, -3. So 1, -3 is about there. Then 2, -2. So there. 3, -1. So there. And then 4, 0. So 4 long, 0 up. And then once you've drawn your points, plotted our points, we can draw a nice, neat line that goes through them. Now, this is all down to how accurate my graph is. I can just see that I've plotted that point a little bit off my line, so there we go. Okay, and you want to make sure that your line extends all the way through your graph. Okay, and so this is the graph of the line y equals x take away 4.